Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm going to tie a few wee shrimp patterns up. This is going to be the first one. So the hook in the vise is a Partridge Patriot double in size 10. We're going to start off using Uni 3801 white, and that's just to keep the rear body just bright rather than using a darker thread. So just run on our thread, remove our waist tag of thread, the tag and the rib both on the rear and the front body. It's going to be a French oval silver tinsel. So I'll just take a length of this. It should do the full fly. Right. Start for this in underneath the shank of the hook, and then just work your thread back until you're sort of way past, slightly past the points of the hooks. Then you can come around. I take 4 turns of the oval silver to create the tag, but you could take 3 or more than 4. It's up to you. These wee videos are just a sort of way more to archive the patterns so people can play about, tie the fly or tie variants. That's what it's all about. Now I'm going to put a bit of flesh into the tail before I put the golden pheasant breast feather on. This is a red micro flesh. So I'm looking 3 strands. So we'll trim those away. So start for these up, and then I'm going to fold back. So we'll put these on first. A couple of turns, fold back. And one thing I would say about the micro flesh is just be gentle with it. Don't be putting it too much, because it has a tendency to pigtail. Then golden pheasant breast feather. Now this one's dyed red. Now I like a good tail on a fly, so I just know through experience that this feather should be at least a length and a half of the hook. Once you start tying these, you'll get to know the length of the feathers. And shrimp patterns, Irish shrimp patterns, are extremely easy to tie. You just split them up into 3 flags. So if you're doing it that way, basically this will be your first pattern. So just come round with a turn and just keep stroking it back. Don't worry if you get the odd fibre caught. It's easily sorted out. Just keep bringing them round. Just to there now. Just putting my finger on the hook, bringing my thread back into position. Coming in underneath, catching it in. Now, I want to make a really strong flag, but to do that, keep your stem in underneath the hook. Then coming in, you can break it away. Now, save your fingers. Just come in with your old toothbrush. And that's the nice tail that you get. And that's just going to taper nicely once we put the other hackles on. Now, back to our oval silver. Now obviously you scale down the feather of the tail when you're tying smaller. You can tie these down to size 14s. Now the rear body is a Uni floss in light orange. Put a length of that off. Offer this up. Let's come in and spread it in the length, and then work the thread forward, nice and tight. Then we'll come around with our floss. Just rub it through your fingers, just to open it out so that it spreads whenever you're taking a turn. And then catch this in. Trim away the waste of the floss, and then 3 turns. Should be plenty of the oval silver tinsel. Catch that in. Then the mid hackle. This is a Sunburst. Now, just the light, it's the light that's making it. Now you can see the two, I don't know what's coming up. This is this is the orange, more dyed to the orange. The light that I have in front of me, it's not giving the colour contrast the way I would like. This was labelled as a cock cape when I bought it. This one, but it's very soft. Now, when I bought it, it was white, and I've just dyed it. So 3 or 4 turns, we like a wax. Fold back the tip. Then I fold back the tip of the hackle, because then it has to break off. It can't pull out. Just use your scissors, stroking back the fibres. And because of the density, meaning the thickness of the feather, 2 turns will be plenty for me here. Usually I would take 3 in the middle and 2 or 3 at the front, but that's going to be enough there. So just follow it round, keeping your thread tight. Don't let your thread go. Just strip away the fibres on the stem. Just take that one away. Much like we did with the tail, bring it in underneath and just work your thread forward. This makes for a far more robust fly. Then just come in, just fold the hackle back, get it to sit back just to see what you're like. That's nice. Then I want the red head on the fly, so this is a Uni thread 80 in red. So just tie up over the top of the white and your waste piece of red thread. Trim this away. We'll go back to our oval silver, catch that in, bring it in underneath and just work your thread down. Now just notice here, and I've seen this in the fly tan, my wee fly tan club this year. Just bring your thread tied up against the hackle. You don't need to work it up on top like that. Just tied up against it. Then our front body is Uni floss in black. Now if you don't have these flosses and you have dubbings of these colours, you can use dubbings. And the Irish shrimp flies, basically it's your imagination. Many colour combinations. So you fish for Atlantic salmon, there's nothing like a greater feeling than catching a fish on a fly that you tied, or a pattern that you've tied maybe as a variant or your own creation. It's a great feeling. Now, at this point, same again with your rib. You just want to try and match your turns at the rear. 3 turns of oval silver. Catch that in. Trim away our waste. Right. We like a wax. The front hackle is just an orange badger. This is just a cock hackle as well. So just take the feather, just check the length of fibre that you want. Now I'm coming down for a wee bit on this feather here to show you, just to get the length. And we're looking 3 turns, 2 or 3 turns of this. So go around with 1, 2, 3 turns of thread, fold back the tip and working our thread back up. Break away the tip, straight in with our scissors. It's a nice contrast in colour, this, with the orange bleeding into the sunburst. Just to there. Follow this around with our thread. Keep the thread nice and tight. Usually I would think about folding back, but the stem is too thick. So just trim it away. Then come in, push everything back. And then work your thread back up. Just basically to where you caught in the feather. Just give yourself a bit of room to play with. Right. Another wee lick of wax. Now you don't have to put jungle cocoa on this, guys. You can leave the jungle cocoa off. These are going into my box, so the jungle cock's more for the angler. So got two eyes here. Just get them lined up. Just offer these up to the hook and to where you want them. Then just come in, just pinch, just hold them onto the hook, and then come around 3 or 4 turns just to catch them in. This in to see. It's important to see the position. Now, just going to show you this one here is longer. So when I'm looking down from above, so just got to pull it in a wee bit to get it to the right length, and that will happen. So now we can see both the same length. Then just fold everything back and back up over the top of the 2 jungle cock eyes, and then just a wee favour there, get that at the back, and then just build up your head. Don't be shy with the head, says either on a salmon fly. GC and I first started tying, the heads were huge, but they still caught me fish. Now, straight in with your whip finishing tool and just throw in a whip finish, just shaping your head at the same time. Pull the thread tight. We'll trim away our tying thread. Now, should, if you hold the eye, be able to break off the stems of the jungle cock just by breaking them off like this. That one didn't break cleanly. You do get a cleaner cut at times. Right, there you go. First coat onto the head. Very small amount of super glue. Now this is the first one that I'm tying, so I'll tie up 3 of these in 10s, 3 in 12s, and then 3 in size 14s. That's just my preference, but you tie it to the sizes that you like. But I can honestly tell you guys, I've had some great fishing on that wee pattern. It's just a wee sunburst type shrimp. Sunburst is always a great colour, particularly the rivers that I'm fishing that are really heavily peat stained. So hopefully I've got something from that, guys. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And until the next time, guys, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. And all being well, God spares me. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.